at Askiria in KANDY, and we'll join Bandula Varnapura for a pitch report of Askiria. So Sri Lanka's first test captain, Bandula Varnapura, making his observations of the Askiria pitch. And he says that the pitch looks pretty good. Good batting track. It's been prepared for the past 3 weeks. Of course, last evening they did notice a few cracks on the wicket. But of course, KANDY is one part of Sri Lanka that has cool weather in the night. And certainly with the covers on, some sweating took place overnight, and the cracks did disappear when the covers were taken out this morning. But still looks a perfect batting track, and a lot of runs to be scored on this wicket. So that's the synopsis from Bandula Varnapura in the middle. And he also goes on to say that the ball would tend to keep low in the second session of play. That has been one of the features of the Askiria wicket. And a large crowd coming to watch this World Cup game between Sri Lanka and Kenya. Sri Lanka already through to the quarterfinals in this tournament, but Kenya looking to beat Sri Lanka today, and there's the toss. And Morris Udumbe has won the toss and put Sri Lanka in the bat. We'll join Haritha Perera for an interview with the Kenyan skipper.
KANDY, I'm sure whatever the result, you're going to enjoy this game.
Absolutely. We came here to enjoy ourselves and to play good cricket. Yeah.
What do you think about the lineup of your team?
Our 17-year-old is not playing today. He's got an injured finger. He fell in the bathroom. So we've replaced him with another medium pacer. And Tariq Iqbal, the wicketkeeper, is also not playing. So only 2 changes we've made.
So what have you decided? Bat or field?
We're going to field first.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you very much.
So Kenya making 2 changes to the side. And Sri Lanka making the 1 change, bringing in Upul Chandana, who did not play against India last week. So capacity crowd at the Askiria Stadium. And the Sri Lankans opening with Sanath Jayasuriya and Romesh Kalavitana. They've been extremely successful in the mid-overs cricket. And Jayasuriya hits this over the top. And that's a big hit. That clears the boundary. That's 6 runs to Sanath Jayasuriya. Jayasuriya loves to play that stroke. Made no mistake about that. Ali to Kalavitana. And flipped away towards the mid-wicket. That's racing out to the mid-wicket boundary. That's 4 runs to Kalavitana. So Kalavitana straight away into the act. Loves to play shots, and Sri Lanka 12 for no wicket in the second over. He picked it up so well. Another short delivery, and Kalavitana pulls this from outside the off stump to the mid-wicket boundary. 4 more. So the crowd's absolutely elated. There's that short delivery from Ali, and Kalavitana dispatching that to the boundary. And this one is pulled away, backward or spare. And that's a big hit from Romesh Kalavitana. That's 6. Here's a picturesque view of the Askiria Stadium. The short delivery is pulled by Kalavitana. That's the replay. Timing absolutely exquisite. And this time Jayasuriya drives out towards point, racing to the boundary, 4 runs. Umpire Steve Dunn signaling the 4, and certainly Sri Lanka's opening pair, Jayasuriya and Kalavitana, setting this ground alight. Outside the off stump again, Jayasuriya on the back foot, forcing that towards the point boundaries. That's 6. So for the looks of things, another blazing opening partnership from Jayasuriya and Kalavitana. They treated the Indian bowlers with no respect last week, and the Kenyans too finding them a very difficult proposition to contain. Smack off the middle of the bat, cleared the fence by a couple of meters. So Jayasuriya in full flight at the moment. Another big hit from Jayasuriya, racing out towards the mid-wicket boundary, and that's 4 more. Sri Lanka 36 for no wicket in the 3rd over. And Jayasuriya again on the onside towards the long on. Good bit of fielding on the boundary. Jayasuriya gets a couple for that. Total up to 38 for no wicket. The big brass sounds also evident on the grounds. Taken on the full by Jayasuriya. Out to extra cover, 4 more. So 3 overs completed. Sri Lanka 42 for no wicket. Shot outside the off stump, and Kalavitana on the back foot. Back cuts down to 3rd man. Gets 4 for that. And the Sri Lankan scorecard certainly accelerating. And Kalavitana going over the top towards long on, racing out to the boundary. 4 more to Romesh Kalavitana. So that brings up the Sri Lankan 50. Jayasuriya this time angling his bat, pushing out on the onside towards square leg. The batsmen come back for 2. So good running into the wickets. Jayasuriya and Kalavitana having a very good understanding. Shot, and Kalavitana pulls this one over mid-wicket. That's 6. Great stroke from Romesh Kalavitana. And the Sri Lankan total advancing to 70 for no wicket. And this time Jayasuriya plays that over point. That's 6. Timing absolutely perfect. And Jayasuriya this time keeps this one to extra cover, and that's 4. Sri Lankan total up to 82 for no wicket. And pulled by Jayasuriya out towards mid-wicket, and out caught. A good catch. And Jayasuriya departs. Sri Lanka 83 for 1. So here's the replay. Jayasuriya pulling that one. Not quite getting hold of it. Good catch taken at deep mid-wicket. Jayasuriya departs for 44. So Guru Singh, the new batsman in the 7th over. There's Gurusinga's World Cup career records. And this one is clipped away, backward a square by Gurusinga, 4 to him. $88 for 1. The batsman out, Jayasuriya for 44. And he's got him. Kalvitana is gone, bowled. And Sri Lanka lose their second wicket. And that's the wicket that the Kenyans wanted. The danger man, Ramesh Kalvitana, playing right across the line of that. Angry with himself, out for 33. Aravinda De Silva, the new batsman in. And his World Cup career record, played 16 matches, average of 28. The batsman going through for a quick finger. Gurusinga responding well. So good calling by Aravinda De Silva. Sri Lanka 89 for 2 in the 9th over. Gurusinga drives, full pace to the bat, and that's running out to long off boundary. 4 runs to Gurusinga, total up to 93 for 2. Lots of colourful banners at Australia today. That's Gurusinga on the pads. What a shout. Probably a bit too high, hitting him over the roll. There's the replay. The 10th over, 93 for 2. Edge dropped by wicket-keeper. Ball running down to the boundary for 4. So a life for Aravinda De Silva. Certainly catchable. And the Sri Lanka total 102 for 2. There's the replay. Thick edge. Beats the diving wicket keeper. And what it up for Kenya. There's the Sri Lanka scorecard, the Jayasuriya and the Kalvitana batsmen in the pavilion. There's a big appeal down the leg side. Umpire Dunn says no. Udumbe disappointed he didn't have Gurusinga. Acrobatic attempt by the wicketkeeper to take that. Certainly clipped Gurusinga's pad. And that's pulled by Aravinda De Silva. Backward a square. A fine delivery that beat Gurusinga, all ends up. And Suji can't believe it. Gurusinga down the track. Hit over the top. That's a big hit from Gurusinga. Umpire done in action. 119 for 2 in the 15th over. Driven past the bowler. Out towards long off. That's 4 runs to Aravinda De Silva. Up to 133 for 2. After 15 overs, the Kenyan bowlers unable to contain the Sri Lankan batsmen. If you watch the replay, he couldn't hit it straighter than that. towards mid-wicket. And rare opportunity, the Sri Lanka batsman couldn't get around the ball. 142 for 2. Down the leg side, and that's clipped away by Aravinda Silva, down to fine leg. And it's pushed away on the onside. And there's the Sri Lankan 150 in the 22nd over. This time Madisila making room for himself. Bring that towards point, gets 4. Madisila sweeps and sweeps well. Down to fine leg, that's 4 more. Again, De Silva sweeping. Find the fielder down at fine leg. And that brings up Aravinda De Silva's 50. Coming off 48 balls. And Guru Singh hitting over the top this time. That's a big hit. And that's 6. The umpires kept very busy today, signaling the 6ers and 4s. 186 for 2. There's the replay. Guru Singh taking 1 step down the track. And De Silva pulls this one back for a square. That goes into the boundary. 4 more brings up the Sri Lankan 200 in the 29th over. And Guru Singh pushes out on the onside. Picks up 1, and that's Guru Singh's 50. Acknowledging the applause from the 15,000 spectators present at Askiri to watch this game. And Guru Singh goes to the top again. That's a big hit. And the 33 overs completed now. Sri Lanka 225 for 2. There's the replay. Guru Singh making use of the long reach. And Aravinda De Silva works his way towards mid-wicket. That's racing out to the mid-wicket boundary. And that's 4 more to Aravinda De Silva. Pick the gap between mid-wicket and mid-on. And this one is pulled by De Silva towards the mid-wicket boundary, and that's 4 more. So the Kenyan bowlers dropping it a bit short, and Aravinda De Silva absolutely strong in that area. He loves that stroke. And taking a full opportunity of some poor Kenyan bowling. Full toss. Pull towards long on, and that's 4 more. So the Sri Lankan total up to 240 for 2 at the end of the 35th over. And this time Guru Singh back cuts down towards the third man. And all the Kenyan bowlers could do is watch in dismay at this superb batting performance between Guru Singha and De Silva. 247 for 2. The partnership now 161. And De Silva back cuts down towards third man, but it's well stopped. Hit it hard into the ground. Superb bit of fielding at backward point. And Guru Singha this time launches this towards long off. And that's another big hit from Guru Singha. One bounce to the boundary. It's in the air. And he's dropped. So Guru Singha gets alive. The rare opportunity, the Kenyan fielders do get a chance, and they've spilled it. Here's the replay. Guru Singha going for the big hit. The fielder taking his eyes off the ball, paying the penalty for that. Slash this time down towards backward point. That's 4 more. Sri Lanka total 264 for 2. And De Silva back cuts well down towards the third man. Gets 4 for that. Total up to 271 for 2 in the 39th over. And Guru Singha lofts this one. And he's out caught. That's a good catch by Tikolo at long off. Guru Singha using his feet down the track. Didn't quite get hold of it. Looked to clear the line. Tikolo takes a very good catch at long off. And Guru Singha departs for a well-compiled 84. And the Sri Lankan skipper ARJUNA in the middle. Played in 21 World Cup matches. That cuts down towards backward point. It races to the boundary. So RANATUNGA very strong off his wrist. De Silva on 97. Looking for that elusive century in World Cup cricket. And this one is clipped away towards backward square. Gets 1. And RANATUNGA back cuts down towards backward point. And the fielder does well to get a foot to that. And he gets a copper. 292 for 3. Pushed out towards mid-on. And ARAVINDA completes 100. And he's the first Sri Lankan to score a century in World Cup cricket. Coming off 92 balls with 12 boundaries. Down the track and looking for the stumping. That's wide called by umpire Ramasamy. So close call for Aravinda De Silva. Down the track and hits this down towards mid-wicket. And that's a big hit from Aravinda De Silva. And he's the danger man when he gets going. And that cleared the boundary. That's the replay. And RANATUNGA this time trying to back cut. The question being asked. Sweeps well. Down to backward square leg boundary. 4 more. The Sri Lankan total racing up to 308 for 3 in the 45th over. This time, thick outside edge, down to third man, and that's 4 to Ranatunga. So all the Kenyan bowlers could do is watch in amazement. And Aravinda still down the track. And that's a big hit. It cleared the boundary at least by 4 or 5 meters. Sri Lanka 322 for 3. There's Aravinda De Silva launching to that. And Ranatunga pulls this one back for a spare. 4 more. .331 for 3 at the end of the 46th over. So there's the run rate, 7.2 per over. And De Silva pulls this over the top. That's racing out to the long on boundary, 4 runs. So Suji coming for some stick. And Aravinda De Silva in full flight. Jubilant crowds watching their local heroes in action. And De Silva pulls this up towards mid-wicket. And that's another big hit from Aravinda De Silva. And that clears the boundary as well. .346 for 3. De Silva down the track. Hits that to long off. And that's 6 more to Aravinda De Silva. In the air. Fielder getting on it. And he's dropped. So a straightforward chance going a begging. Piccolo dropping Aravinda De Silva. And this could prove costly. Overthrows. So here's the replay. De Silva 2 steps down the track, hitting towards long on. Piccolo getting under that. Perhaps losing his concentration for a moment. And drops a vital catch. So Ranatunga sweeping this time down to fine leg. And that brings up Ranatunga's 50 of 29 balls with 9 fours. Clipped away by Ranatunga. Back with a spare. The fielder doesn't bother to move. And it's 4 to Ranatunga. So the Kenyan bowlers having no answer to this powerful Sri Lankan batting side. And De Silva again going for the big hit. In the air. And that's 6 more. So Aravinda De Silva enjoying himself. And what innings this has been from De Silva. Pulls out on the offside. And this time is out caught. No mistake about that. Modi taking a good catch at long off. And Aravinda De Silva departs in the 49th over. Modi keeping his eyes on the ball. And a standing ovation from this crowd as Aravinda De Silva departs for 145. Hashan Tilakarat, the new batsman, comes in with just under 2 overs in this innings. And this time Ranatunga gets a thick outside edge. Ball down to third man. That's 4. So the Sri Lankans are piling on the runs. 382 for 4. And there's Tilakaratne settling in. And this could be the highest in one-day cricket. Possibility of run out, and he strikes the wicket, and Tilakaratne is running back to the pavilion. He knows he's gone. Ali with some fine work. There's the delivery, and Tilakaratne just pushing in front, trying to rotate the strike and let his captain have the strike in these last 9 balls. Had no chance, and Mahanama coming out for the first time for Sri Lanka in this 6th Wills World Cup. And Ranatunga rolling his wrist that time, running down to backward of spare, and that's 4 runs. And Ranatunga hiking this one over extra cover. That's 6, a big hit from Ranatunga. And certainly Ranatunga enjoying himself here. What innings it's been from him. 387 for 5. So the last delivery of the Sri Lankan inning. And that's hit away on the onside. And that's 4 more. So Sri Lanka end at 397 for 5 in 50 overs. And this is the highest made by any team in a one-day international, beating the highest made earlier by the West Indies against Sri Lanka. They made 372. And now Sri Lanka taking the honor of making 397 for 5. Bowler Pushkumar. And this is back cut down towards third man. That's 4 runs. So Chudasama straight away off the mark of the first delivery. Very wide indeed. So that beat the batsman, beat the wicket keeper, and that's 4 wides. Edge, and he's dropped. So Chudasama has a live. Kalabitana going for the catch. Here's the replay. A thick edge. Kalabitana getting his gloves to it. And Mahanama trying to take it on the rebound, but doesn't hold on to that. And this one is back cut down towards the backward point, and that will be 4. Well played indeed. That's racing out to the extra cover boundary. 4 more. Kenya 26 for no wicket. And this one is clipped through extra cover. Well played. Timing absolutely exquisite. And the Waz coming for some stick. Down the track, and that's hit over the top. And they cleared the boundary, no doubt about that. A big hit from Chudasama. And this time was unable to hold on to it. The ball bouncing off his hand onto the stump, but the non-striker was in. Here's the replay. Hit firmly, was getting a hand to that. And the ball now falling on the bail. Dislodged one bail, but no damage done. Big question asked, but certainly down the leg side. And Otiano is gone. Bowled by Vaz. And Sri Lanka take the first Kenyan wicket for 47 in the 8th over. Here's the replay. A fine delivery from Vaz. Yorking Otiano. He departs for 14. Steve Ticolo, the new batsman. Certainly one of the frontline batsmen in the Kenyan side. And here's an aerial view of Asgiria. And the Chudasama heading up there. Good delivery from Mutha Muralidharan. And that's a late cut played by Chudasama. Very seldom it's seen these days on the cricket circuit. He gets 2 for that. And he's chopped down onto his wicket. Chudasama departs. So Muralidharan strikes and Kenya are now 51 for 2. Pitch outside the off stump and Chudasama going for the late cut again. Thick edge onto the stump. So there's the replay of that dismissal of Chudasama. Maurice Udumbe, the Kenyan captain, and he was out without scoring. So Ticolo this time playing a crisp stroke down towards the mid-wicket. Picked up about a metre or so inside, and the batsman gets 3. And this time Modi driving well on the offside. So Guru Singh down to the boundary. We'll take a look at that. And there's Guru Singh getting a hand to it with his body over the boundary. So 4 runs was given to Modi for that. Guru Singh had contact with the ball. Kenya 64 for 3. Big shout. Modi coming forward. Good stroke from Ticolo. Through extra cover for 4. Mutha Muralidharan over pitching that time, and Steve Ticolo quickly to the task. Full face to the bat. And Ticolo drives once again. Handsome stroke through extra cover for 4. So the Kenyans are looking to score runs quickly. There's the Muralidharan. Over pitching once again to Steve Ticolo. So that's comparison after 19 overs. And Kenya now require 9.90 per over. Well swept by Modi. That's driven by Modi out towards the extra cover. Sweeper cover picks it up. That's Chami Dawaz. Flat return to the wicket keeper. Pulled by Ticolo towards mid-wicket. Donaldson pitching outside the off stump. And Ticolo picking up that very well. And this one is stripped away towards mid-wicket. That's 4. Ticolo didn't bother to move. Oh, that's 6. Umpire Steve Dunn calling that a 6, so good stroke from Ticolo. Partnership now 55. Tikolo tries to sweep and half-hearted appeal. The ball running down towards the fine leg boundary. Cut off by Sanat Jayasuriya. And that's pulled by Tikolo through mid-wicket. And Pushkumar dropping that shot. Tikolo rocking back on that. And pulls it over mid-wicket. Another view of the Askeria Stadium. And Jayasuriya bowling a full toss to Modi. Dispatches that down, backward a point. Tikolo pushing out to the covers, quick single. And as overthrows, Jayasuriya's throw not hitting the stumps, and Pushkumar not really looking to get behind the stumps. There's Jayasuriya. Modi working it back to the spare. Down to save the fielder. The partnership now 100 between Tikolo and Modi. And Tikolo back cuts well down to third man. What a fine player Steve Tikolo is. He's proved it in this 6th Nobles World Cup. Jayasuriya dropping that shot, and Tikolo on the back foot. Perhaps Modi on the pad. Question asked from wicketkeeper and the bowler. But Modi well stretched forward. And Tikolo down the track. Lofts this one over long off. That's a big hit from Tikolo. That's 6. So the Kenyans sticking to their task, trying to chase this massive target of 398, reached 160, 170 for 3 now. And Tikolo again, clipping this one towards mid-wicket. And that's 4 runs. Down there. Should have cut that off. Tikolo on 80. That's nicely worked away off his pads. Steve Tikolo picking up 2 for that. That should be close. The bail's off in a flash. Here's the replay. Nice flat return to Kalvitana, but Tikolo was home. And Tikolo pulling that over long on. In fact, it was Bhavanatapattu substituting for Aravinda De Silva in the field. He took the catch, but he was over the boundary at that stage. So it's 6 more to Stephen Tikolo. So Modi threw for a quick single. And the throw from Muttai Muralidharan, a good one, strikes the wickets. And here's the replay. Muralidharan in very quickly and throws the wicket down. And Modi looked out. And there's the third umpire's decision. So Modi run out. Good throw from Muttai Muralidharan. And a good partnership coming to an end between Steve Tikolo and Modi. Disappointed Modi walking back out for 41. And Kenya lose their 4th wicket. So Tikolo brothers now in the middle. And that's pulled away down towards backward square leg. And that's 4 runs. 192 for 4 in the 38th over. that's Steve Ticolo working that away down back for the spare. The Ticolo drives out towards long on. That's 4 runs. That's well struck indeed. It had a lot of timing. The power was there. The fielder had no chance in cutting that off. So Ranatunga and Kumar Dharmasena. And that's a good delivery. And that beats Ticolo. He's out clean bowled. Yorked himself. And Steve Ticolo out. Super delivery from Kumar Dharmasena. Kenya 196 for 5. Ticolo out for 96. Certainly deserved to get a 100. Angry with himself. But what a fine innings from Steve Ticolo. Held the Kenyan batting together. Got a good delivery from Dharmasena. So the second of the Odumbe brothers, that's Edward Odumbe in the middle. Brother of the captain, Maurice Odumbe, average of 16.33. Hit hard and high. Fielder getting under that. And he's dropped. So chuck the bars. Dropping Odumbe. There's the delivery from Dharmasena. Didn't quite get hold of that. Two fielders converging on that. Was having his eyes on the ball, but certainly may have been disturbed by Upul Chandana also coming in for the catch. 199 for 5. In they are. And that's down to the boundary. So Ticolo making use of a very loose delivery from Dharmasena. 210 for 5 in the 43rd over. Ranatunga the bowler. And that's smashed away on the offside. Racing out to the long off boundary. 4 runs. And Ticolo drives again. Out on the offside. Good bit of fielding from Sanat Jayasuriya. There's Jayasuriya picking up cleanly at the flat return. And that's a big hit by Odumbe. And he's out caught. So Mutta Muldaran taking a good catch at long off. Edward Odumbe departs and Kenya 215 for 6. He went a long way up, but Muralidharan kept his eyes on the ball, took a good catch. And certainly the Kenyan innings now falling apart. Edward Odumbe out for 4. Onyango, the new batsman, playing in his first World Cup game. Hit out to a long on, and that's 4 runs. Given out, it could be close. The return struck the stumps. Let's take a look at that. Nice flat return. And Onyango was home, no doubt about that. And that's hit over the top. And that's a big hit. Clears the boundary by several meters. Onyango using the long handle. With the highest aggregate of runs scored in a World Cup match now being reached between Kenya and Sri Lanka. And that one strikes Onyango on the head. No ball called by umpire Steve Dunn. A short delivery from Mawaz. Onyango batting without a helmet. Look at that again. Short delivery and Onyango turning his head to that. Certainly didn't keep his eyes on the ball and didn't duck out its way. No ill effects of that blow on the head. Onyango making room for himself. Flips this one down towards third man. That's 4 runs. It's right across the line. And he's well taken by Mavanathu Pattu, fielding at the mid-wicket boundary, substituting for ARAVINDA De Silva, who's not on the field. Onyango goes, and Kenya lose their seventh wicket with a total at 246. So it's all over by the shouting now at the Askiri Stadium. Sri Lanka looking to take this game very comfortably, making 397 for 5 in 50 overs. Onyango departs for 23 runs. So friendly chat between the captain and the umpire. And that's hit over the bowler's head. Out to the boundary for 4. Playing the 50th over. And here's Hashan Tilakratna bowling left arm. This is a fun over for the Sri Lankans. And now he's bowling right arm, so he's bowled the left arm and right arm in the 1 over. And that was the fun over for Sri Lanka. It's all over now. And Kenya complete their 50 overs at 254 for 7. So Sri Lanka easy winners in this last Group A match. And Ranatunga a happy man. Sri Lanka winning by 143 runs. So tremendous comradeship between the two teams. And Kenya will remember this game for a long, long time. So there's the Kenyan scorecard. Tikolo outstanding with 96 and Modi giving him good support, making 41. So we hope you enjoyed the highlights, and let's join Haritha Perra with the awards presentation.
We now come to the presentation of awards, and I would like to welcome the presentation party. Our chief guest this evening is His Excellency the High Commissioner for Australia in Sri Lanka, Mr. Bill Tuadel, Mr. Anna Punjeheva, President of the Board of Control for Cricket in Sri Lanka, Hilary Marceline, the Treasurer of the Board of Control, Mr. Pradeep Roy, and Mr. Thilangu Sumatipala, one of the Vice Presidents. First of all, I would like to welcome the winning captain, Arjuna Rantunga of Sri Lanka, to come forward and collect his winner's check. Arjuna, it was a wonderful game and the team played so well.
Yeah, I thought we batted really well and we bowled a little awful today, but we will come back really good in the quarterfinals.
That's when the do or die thing comes. Is the team fully prepared now?
I think we have been prepared for a long time. Unfortunately, we didn't have any matches, but the boys are playing well.
Congratulations, and let's hope better deeds from you.
Thanks.
Next, I would like to cordially invite the losing captain, Maurice Odumbe of Kenya. It was not the best of games for you, but I'm sure Kenya played very well.
Yeah, we did our best, and hats off to the Sri Lankans. I think they played good cricket today.
Will this particular tournament change the structure of cricket in Kenya? You think so?
I hope so.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, the man of the match, the top scorer of the match, Aravinda De Silva. Aravinda, our very own master blaster, that was a fine knock from you.
Thanks. I think we got a tremendous start from Sanath and Romesh, and from there onwards it was just a case of me keep the thing scoreboard ticking. That's about all.
I think having Gursing and Ranatunga together with you also helped you along.
Yeah, I think Asanka played very well along with me, and then Arjuna came and blasted the ball all over the park, and it was a great team effort in the batting.
Is that injury a serious one? I hope not.
No, it's not. It's just a cramp. I hope I'll be okay for the quarters.
Thank you very much, Aravinda.